All of the work that we doing, I promise it's worth it. Ay. Open the curtains, ay. Baby, I'm certain. Ay. I want it all, we come in, it's a coupe, and we gon' bring it right back. Tell him, man, you know I'm suited, ay. But I ain't never gon' slack. I had to study the map, I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols, I ain't gonna crash. Catch me in the cut, hun. Something like the duck running. I ain't coming with nothing. I know what they want from it. I can spot the fake loving. Rolling up the gates on it. Ain't no debating on it. It got legs like K-Honey. Usher, I'm skate on the beat. I done seen the play cross the feet. God drive like 6 V's. Flow sick, give me 6 feet. Mountain climbing out to hit a peak. Bunch of snow in my seat, it ain't the same no more. Life is everything but the beach like a chain. I'ma link with you later for sure. Gotta do better than walking, I'm dodging in circles. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. All of the work that we doing, I promise it's worth it. Open the curtains, baby, I'm certain. I want it all, we come in, it's a coupe, and we gon' bring it right back. Tell him, man, you know I'm suited, but I ain't never gon' slack. I had to study the map, I had to find where I'm at. The legend, a symbol of that. Symbols, I ain't gonna crash. I've been going out of my way for us, and I'm not okay. The sun ain't gon' shine all day. Can't wait to see it on your face. Girl, you know, gotta do better than walking, I'm dodging in circles. Ay. Every day I've been out praying my baby not hurt. Ay. All of the work that we doing, I promise it's worth it. Ay. Open the curtains, ay. Baby, I'm certain.
To Hello everyone, and welcome to my live stream. Hope everyone is doing really well. I have missed going live, y'all. I have been trying to go live for a couple weeks now, and I've been having issues with my streaming software, but hopefully, I figured everything out and I can finish up this house I've been trying to finish on live for the longest. So, hopefully, this live everything that went wrong with the live I tried to do last week is better. I'm hoping. So I'm waiting for some people to come in. Let me adjust the volume on my headphones. So my goal is to do a little bit more decorating to this house. My goal is to actually finish the kitchen during this live stream, and I'm hoping that I will be able to put in at least one of the bathrooms. The other rooms, I don't believe I'm going to work on doing this live stream. But if I get a chance, I'll just go ahead and knock all of them out because I have um like just a basic idea for the bathrooms. Nothing too crazy. I'm not even gonna clutter it up too bad. But then again, I might change my mind. So before we get too deep into this, how is everybody doing? With the way that the news has been newsing, it has been a rough couple of weeks. State of South Carolina has been rough. State of Texas, y'all got some stuff going on over there. I'm hoping things change, but not to get too deep into all of that. But I am going to touch on um, Carmelo Anthony, and I'm also going to touch on Cyrus um, Belton Carmack because it deserves to be touched on. I know everyone else in probably, if not the United States, but the world is probably talking about one or both of those stories because they both are similar and the only difference is different outcomes. But before we get too deep into that, how y'all doing? Is everyone doing well? Hopefully you are. So let's see. Yay! All right, now y'all can see my screen. So I see the picture is off. Uh, I tell you, I can't win for losing with this whole thing. It's like 1 minute, everything is working fine. But you know what? At least y'all can see my screen. I'm not even gonna like complain too much about it. So, this is the Sequoia Cottage. This is the one I am doing. Um, Maxis Match CCN as much as I can, and it has not been easy at all, y'all. Trying to find what I'm looking for to fit within the style. As you can see, it's a little different from the thumbnail. The original thumbnail, I want to say the first three thumbnails are going to look different from this one since that was the original house. And of course, I have since revamped it. I did add some shutters on the front and the side and at the back. I really like this house. I'm feeling it. Sometimes I feel like I want to go back and like redo some of my homes because when you are building and decorating, your style tends to kind of change as you go. But with that being said, this one is pretty basic. Um, this is the upstairs laundry room. I haven't done any CC or clutter in there. I'm sorry, not CC, but I haven't done any clutter in this one. The nursery. This is what this is looking like. I had some shelves up. I don't even know what happened. I know it told me that some of my build by items were removed for whatever reason. So these two rooms, I think I'm going to leave alone. I might. I don't know. I might not. So I do want to try to attack the bathroom over here and maybe do that room, but I need to focus on the kitchen. So my goal was to put some paneling up on this wall, and I haven't found one that's exactly the color that I'm looking for. And I'm like, maybe I should change the walls or the flooring. I really like the flooring. But yeah, see, I'm just not feeling that. I'm not feeling that paneling at all. I like this one, but it's just too tall. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get the look I'm going for. Wait a minute. Spoke too soon. I just want to do something a little bit different. I could do it with wallpaper, maybe. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. I do like that, but it doesn't work with the TV. Oh no. I'm literally gonna be talking about some touchy subjects, and then I just got a notification on my phone. I hope TMZ is sure. Gene Schalt, film critic, has passed away. Breaking news. Um, what is going on? It's like crazy. It feels like just nothing but bad news. Can we get some good news at all? I don't know, y'all. Like, it just feels like it's just negative news. Um, this might work, but it's a little on the short side. And then this is too tall because I have a platform. I don't know. Maybe I just forgo the panel. Yeah, I'll probably try to do something with wallpaper. All right, let's move on to the kitchen. So, I know I asked how everyone is doing because it's been a minute. I probably will talk through most of this live and then maybe turn into a silent live. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to see how it pans out. But between what has happened with Carmelo Anthony, did I say Anthony Carmichael? What did I say in the beginning? Y'all forgive me. With Carmelo Anthony, with him, and then with Cyrus Belton Carmack. I honestly, you guys, I've been like sad. I have been really sad about this whole thing. I don't even know how to process a lot of the emotions that I have felt with this whole thing, with either story, because both of them have two different endings. We have one who was running for his life and lost it. We have one who was defending his life and now is sitting in a prison. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I feel bad for each of these gentlemen, young men, kids, because at the time the crimes were committed, they were kids. I don't care how you look at it. They're not 18, they're children. And even think about brain development, and of course you can research it, but brain development in boys is different. And just to think about what Carmelo Anthony is going through, I can't even fathom it. You know what I'm saying? As a parent, I don't I just like I don't understand what his mom is going through. I can empathize and sympathize with his mom and his dad, as well as with Cyrus's parents as well. But I just cannot fathom how they all feel right now, because they each have suffered a loss in different ways, but in such traumatic ways, if that makes sense. Um, I just I just feel like a loss, like there's a loss for words with both situations, and it's just hard to really know what to do, what to say. And I know there's a lot of emotions with both of these situations. I mean, we have two situations where I don't believe justice was fully served. There's too many holes in stories for both sides. And I mean for both stories as well. It's just difficult, I think, for myself and probably many of you who are listening to this or watching the replay, for many of us to really truly understand how these parents feel. And as a mother, it's harder. You know what I'm saying? I can only talk in reference to a mother. I can't talk in reference to a father because I'm not a father. Um, but there's been a wave of emotions, I think, all across this country when it comes down to both of these stories. Like I said, right, wrong, indifferent. Killing somebody is always wrong. But if it's an accident, it's an accident. You know what I'm saying? And it's just too many holes in the Carmela Anthony story. People changing their statements for whatever reason. I just feel sad. It's like, where do we go from here? I saw this attorney on TikTok post a video, and I thought it was a very good video. She said that she wasn't going to talk about, you know, the traditional way, with what others are doing. She wanted to pose a different question. And I actually liked the question she posed. She said, as a country, and I'm paraphrasing here, y'all, but as a country, do we want to, or, once the video is rendered, I'm sorry, in the chat or in the comments, once the video is rendered, I think it's a lot that we all could say when it comes down to this situation, but I don't know. It's like, where do you go from here? Is there anything going to change? How can we make change? But honestly, I like the attorneys. I like her take on that. Like, let me take this from a different standpoint. Let me not say, and she even said, in hers, that that wasn't a jury of his peers. So that was one thing she did kind of break away from her question. She stated that wasn't a jury of his peers, and in essence, it wasn't fair. And I understood that. I felt that. And I think a lot of people do. And the rabbit hole is so wide with both of these stories, from race to not race. I don't really know how to get around that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't want to talk about it. But at the end of the day, when do things change? When I saw this post on Facebook, if I could pull it up, I would share it with you guys. But I don't know if the person wrote it or if they pulled it from someone else's page. But they literally went down every injustice that Black people have had to endure since some being born in this country, some being taken and placed in this country. I mean, it was a very deep list. And at the end of the day, the question in that post on Facebook was, when do we start to look, and I'm not talking about I'm talking about a certain group of people, read between the lines, but when do certain people start looking at their actions and not the reactions of the people who are responding to what has been done? And I thought that was a good question too. I think we have a lot of work to do in this country. I don't know if anything is ever truly going to 100% change. All I can do is hope and pray that it will. But the one thing that I'm going to hold true to is what the Bible says, that you do not laugh or mock, or make fun of any man when he, in essence, is down. So, because the Bible tells you can befall that same fate. So I would just be careful, because I saw some really harsh critics, saying their piece. And I mean, hey, say what you feel. You have your way of dealing with things, and you have your way of voicing your opinion. But at the same time, there is a level of decorum I think everyone should have when it comes down to dealing with these situations, because again, there's families grieving on both sides. Now, I'm gonna be real. One of the families is I'm side eyeing. I'm definitely side eyeing. I'm being truthful about it. But at the same time, we just gotta be careful. I don't know when we'll get to a place where things will change. I don't know if we'll ever 100% get there. But one thing I can do is I can hope and pray and I can stand on my faith and not only praying for the families involved in both of these cases, but praying for the justice system. I don't know if there will ever 100% be a change to it, if it will ever feel fair, but all I can say is that we gotta be careful. Just be careful with what you say. Be careful with how you say it, and just understand that there are very sensitive feelings when it comes down to both of these stories. Um, so hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully my take on it makes sense. I don't know if it does, and honestly, I'm okay if it doesn't, cause it's just my opinion. But I'm gonna pray and continue praying. Well, I've already prayed, but I'm gonna continue praying for both of these families because I don't know. I just don't know what to say anymore, you guys. But I'm gonna pray for us all. We're living in some rough times, some really rough times, and I don't know if it's ever gonna get better. But I can definitely stand on faith and pray that it will. In some ways, shape, form, or fashion, I think things hopefully will change. I'm up here talking and having a good old time discussing, um, I would say some mild views because y'all, I don't know the YouTube rules, like the ins and outs. If I could really truly say what's on my mind, some of y'all can probably guess what's on my mind. If I could really truly say what I really want to say, it would be a little different, but gotta be a little politically correct from time to time, even if I don't want to. So, um, I'm trying my hardest to stick to finding Max's match. I want like Max's match everything. Let me see. Do I want to do Instant Pot or do I want to do a waffles? I tell you, it is difficult. It is so difficult. Oh, before I move on too quickly, y'all, please pray for the families. I forgot to say that. I'm praying, but please pray for the families. Regardless of what side you're on, just pray for the families. Uh-oh. Washing machine? Oh, I was like, what's going on? Why won't it go into the cabinet? I wonder if I should did the sink on the other side. Do you want to move it? Let's see. I like the white appliances because I don't often do white appliances in um my homes. Got a dishwasher. I do want to put in a food processor. I need a white one. I wish I had like on gold. Ooh, wait, hold on. That brown looks good too. Let me see. What does this one look like? That brown almost looks like an olive to me. I don't want to do gray. Now let's do white. Yeah, okay, we'll do white. Let's see. Let's put you over here. And I want to do a coffee maker. I have my intro song in my head, you guys, and I cannot get it out. I literally am playing. I feel like restarting the music just so I can hear it again. Okay, looks like the chat has disconnected. So if anyone is messaging me right now, I can't see it. Let me see. I don't want to do tea. Do that there. I think, is this the... Okay, we'll just do tea. All right, so now I need a stove. I need to change out the refrigerator because it doesn't really go. One of the hardest things for me to do is to use Maxis Match only because my mind is like, no, do this instead. Let me see. Oops. Where's the bottom one? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me put this here. Let me find the cabinets. I want to say this is a Peacemaker set, but I could be wrong. It won't be the first time. And for anyone who has any opinions on what I said, feel free to add them to the chat or to the comments after the video is after the live is like no longer live. But y'all, please be respectful, because I'm not trying to see anybody get, booted off of YouTube because of that. Try to be respectful if you can. What did Michelle say? When they go low, we go high. That's what she said. Okay. I'm gonna have to tuck this into, but let me see something. Oh man. Okay. That didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So let's come back over here and do something a little different. Let me see, how does that look? Hi, Amelia. I think so. The chat disconnected. I'm not sure. I see yours. I don't know about anybody else's. I can't even see if there is anybody in here, honestly. But welcome. I need the other little cabinet. Where is the other cabinet at? Oh, shoot. Nope. Can't use that one. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, trying to use Maxis Match is... Ooh. It was tough. Okay. Let's see something. Delete this. It doesn't look that bad. More than one way to skin a cat. Okay. Now let me go back up. I don't know why I didn't search for. I don't know why I didn't search for these cabinets. Let's do that. Do a corner. And then do a flat one here. I need to change out these blinds, because these blinds, they stick out so much. Let's see something. Oh man, I gotta go and fix the ceiling. Okay. Not bad. All right, I know I need to put in some clutter, but let me throw in a table over here. Let's see, don't want to do, Yeah, let's do a small table. Because they already have 3 seats at the bar, so. Or island. I'm talking about the bar. Island. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna stick with the white in the kitchen. I don't know. Maybe I want to change it to green because I don't really have any color over here except for that like purple colored flower. Let me see something. That does look kind of good though. I did not realize this chair had so many swatches. I can't even like zoom out on the top. Oh shoot. Okay. You know what? I like this. Let's go for the berry color. That just might be my accent color down here. Let's see. Wait a minute. Which one? Oh, oh my gosh. I chose like let's see. Let me rotate this. Oh my gosh. Now my game is loading. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse. No. Well, it's not showing up on the the live stream software. Sorry, y'all. I'm rubbing all up against the mouse. I mean, the mic. Oh gosh. I am so tired. It has been a long day. Let's throw something in here like this. Cannot remember if this is Max's match or not. Oh my goodness, it's so hard. I'm trying to resist using Alpha CC, but it is not easy. All I want to do is just put in something that is not Max's match. Okay. I don't know. And you kind of leans a little bit both to me. But this would be perfect. So, do you want to do it that way? I might have to change that out because I don't think Angie is Max's match, but don't quote me on that. I think this is like one of the hardest builds that I have ever had to do. Don't want to put in any canisters, maybe. Okay, so I need something that is, well, that's cute. But I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit. It just seems a little too big. I need to look Annie up real quick. I need to see, because I know Novus, I want to say Novus started off as Alpha Novus, I mean. And I think now most everything that they're doing is Maxis match. Is there a burgundy piece? Yes. I said like the wine color, but more of a burgundy piece. I thought there was a mint to this. I'll find it later. I'm trying to find something to put on this table that doesn't look too bad. Do I want to go maybe a black planter? Let's see. I'm putting a little bit of decor. Not too much though. Let's see what else we have. Oh, that's pretty too. For those of you who play with Maxis Match CC, how do y'all do it? Let me know, because this is not easy. As much as I want to do a completely alpha free, builds, this is not easy. Not to mention, I still have to go back in and do the backsplash. Oh gosh. Don't do a little bread box. I don't think I have any room for it. I could put it back here. Let's see. I'll go with that kind of taupe color. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop there with some of the CC in there. Put something in this little corner here. Trying to think. I know I have something. I thought I had a plant that was a little bit deeper than that. Maybe I don't. Okay. So let me throw in oh, that would look cute over here. Simcredible has some really good Maxis match stuff. It literally leans almost as if it is alpha. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Let's see. Okay, let's go with, where is the oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. It's on the top of my head. I cannot think of her name. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. That kind of pulls in a little bit of that like wine color. I don't like that one. Let me go with, nah, I don't like that either. Oh, that's it. Is it Simtus? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Okay, that's all I was trying to think of, and I don't know why I was drawing a blank. I kind of want the black frame because I feel like it'll pull in some of the black. Go this direction. Do I want to do anything else over here? Nah. All right. Let's fix this blind situation because I'm over it. I may change out. Yeah, I'm probably going to change out all of the blinds. Well, since I talked this much in the video, or in the live, excuse me, I keep thinking it's a video, but since I talked this much, I might just go ahead and do the last few minutes of the live silent, because I do know that a lot of people like the silent lives versus the, excuse me, the talkative ones. Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm literally hanging on. So I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I like the way that looks. Let's see. That'll work. Yep. I'm just gonna do the rest of the live silent. And I'm gonna bring up the music for you guys to enjoy while I go searching for some blinds to fill these windows in, because those other blinds suck. So while you are here, please do not forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I know we talked about some rough topics in the beginning, but you know what? God didn't grant me this platform to stay silent on everything. Sometimes it's hard to do the right thing, and sometimes it's hard to do or say, excuse me, the right thing, but you know, you get my point. So I'm gonna bring up the music, you guys enjoy, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you care. I will be back before I end the live.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. hard to be seen. When everybody wants to be king, yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean, got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns, who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now, I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns, who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth
yeah. Pop in, burning like this, ain't checking my wrist. Third is my shift. Rolling all night like flex, we look at the clips, these credits are lit. Stacking miles, I'm far away from home, I got what I wished for. Taking that risk, I'm checking my list. Marathon man, it's run legit. Can't let it slip when it's all in my grip. Talking too much, he probably not it. All that I did, calls I missed, time I spent. Yeah, that's that blood, sweating my love. Checking out tug, out of the mud. Rough only get picked up like a truck. Win in the clutch, that is a must. Wake up, get to it, ain't nothing about it. The only way to it is to it, no way around it. I'm 40, we cruising like the Caribbean with mileage. I'ma always be solid, I'm a young brother with knowledge. Go do the science, dog. Always I'm like a pilot, dog. Look at my eyes, I'm tired, dog. The time that it takes, I'm aiming for the space. Gotta build my empire, dog. I make sales, not a buyer, dog. He don't compare, he a liar, dog. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go. Get off your phone, can't sit at a green light. Look how that shine reflect like a ring light. This is my podium, talking to 3 mics. I'm not no Renner, have they the team winning. If I said it, you know that I'm in it. They tryna live on the corner, I bend it. Can't take those chances, ain't talking about bending. When they too lazy, they talking like critics. Why you so mad? Go get a bag. I'm in the lab, I don't move the same. Off of the password, back in my lane. I cannot sit in one place like a stain. Sharing that paper like ripping the page. I'm gonna be the last one to remain. Walk with the nearest, I'm spitting that flame. Hop out the cycle like it ain't a thing. Doing them heels, we running up. Hotel bar after the gig. Something to sip and getting drunk. For the queso, baby, we gonna dip. Was I bad in my apartment? Started hitting the target. Started flooding the market. Started moving smarter until it was about the garden. Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, Stack it up till it can't fold, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10 in a row, I just did 10, gotta go, 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 go.
Looking for a piece of mind, I've been trying to redefine life. I can see the signs, world is going, see me shine. Fighting for my
my mind all day. Sipping herbal in the morning just to feel okay. Had a dream I was water just flowing through space, till I landed on the record that my grandma would play. Talk sweet like jazz in the park after rain. What the grass smell green and the air feels sane. Put the phone on mute, let the silence explain. I don't need much, just a book in the brain. Used to chase things that were run from me. Now I sit still, let the peace come free. Paint a verse in the sky with a loose leaf. While the moon do a dance with a soft oak tree. Let it ride, let it be, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. I've been good, I've been gone, I've been lost in the loops. Got a hoodie and some headphones, walking with truths. Ain't no inches in the feed, just noise and flex. But I found God once in a vinyl set. Talk slow when I speak, let the moment stretch. Learn peace ain't found, it's a thing you protect. Yeah, I vibe like water, I change and shift. But the roots still deep like my grandma's grits. City move fast, but I drift like smoke. Let the rhythm in my chest be the way I cope. Wrote a song for the days that feel soft and broke. Where the healing don't shout, but it still got hope. Let it ride, let it be, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back. Let it ride, let it be, let it be what it be. Got a breeze in my chest and a thought run free. I don't rush, I don't race, I just float on three. Got a vibe in my soul, got a life on key. Let it ride, let it breathe, let it roll like that. Got the world in my cup and the beat in the back. I don't stress, I don't fold, I just lean on facts. If the sun don't shine, I'ma still bounce back.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a lake and I love it. Garden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license. Or you get caught up downtown, way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play it right, skip the bison. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. 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 Darling, that's another hustle play. Vitamins, doing more than one a day. I just get it off the muscle. Hey. Gotta run it in off the shuttle. Hey. We can't even talk about it, especially when your boys ain't even being solid. Oh, of a kind, I hand it to you. Don't pay no mind, I could never do it. We and I could grow it. That is not the movement. Got that earth, wind, and fire, baby. Now we grooving. We were certain stressed and tired, I had to be a student. Step the double up the volume, lead it to it. Yeah, lead it to it. Kick it dope, getting into the end zone. 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 I'm here for a long ride. They talking from the wrong side, it's gonna be a long night. We just wanna ball right. We just wanna ball right. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I am almost done. Usually once I put the bathrooms in, I'm pretty much done with the build. I do want to try my best to do that other bedroom, but I might do that off live. And then maybe in my next live, I'll come back and show the finished product if I don't post all the videos in one. So that way it's like a speed build versus it being um, a live like this. So I'm just looking for a picture for both bathrooms, and I do need to do like a rug or two in this one. Kind of like putting that in the other one. That's kind of big though. I tell you, it is definitely hard to do a bathroom in Maxis Match. I'm telling you, it was hard to do this whole house, to be honest, because I kind of like mix and match all of my stuff. So I don't just do like Alpha CC. Sorry, y'all, I'm knocking stuff over on my desk. Um, I tend to mix Alpha as well as Maxis Match, and this has been a struggle. It's been an indeed struggle, but I'm gonna try to find. I think this might work. Let's see. I'm trying to find one that's got like the dark frame. Kind of feel like that kind of warms the bathroom up a little bit more. I have more CC that I want to add, but I will do that off camera. I think it's cluttered enough, at least in this bathroom. I need to do the other bathroom. So let's see. What can I put in here? And I did check why I had you guys like silent. And Ye is technically not Max's match. But I thought there was another website that and Ye had that is. So I was trying to find that. And I think KKB is Max's match too. So I need to add them to my list. I have like a list of creators that are Max's match for anyone who like is interested. If that's all you use, let me know. Um, let's see. I just need at least like one picture here or something that I can put on the walls. I don't know if Mel Bennett is Max's match. Oh, these are little postcards. I have to keep going. Then we'll do some green. This is what I needed for downstairs. Let's see what this one looks like. Nah. I like the white. You know what? I have another idea. Let me see. That back in the middle and that there. Now let me do a rug and And I'm going to call this live finished momentarily because I don't think I'm going to finish every single thing in this live as much as I wanted to. But I think I'm going to finish everything else off of live because it just will make it a little bit easier. We'll go with that. I like putting rugs like in front of my sink and in front of like the shower or the tub. Sometimes I'll do both, but it just depends. I kind of feel like I want to do this one kind of like I like a little more of an angle. I don't think I'm gonna do one outside the shower. I think that'd be a little bit too much. Actually, let me see, can I make that bigger? Let's do it like that. I'll turn it this way. Yeah, that'll work. And in a way, like I'm kind of ready to move on from this one, but I do need to put one of my play sims in here. I have a couple sims in mind that I want to test this one out for me. Where is that towel? I'm looking for one towel to put up in both. Oops, drop that down a little bit. Okay, that's not the towel, but oh, there it is. All right, that's what I was looking for. Still, it's not going to be gold, but let me see something. I think I did the wrong one. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's fine, because the towel racks are definitely not gold like everything else, but oh well. And then this one, there is a towel rack for that one. I cannot remember what set that's from. Let me see. Actually, hold on. Before I do this, let me hit save. Because I know when I'm searching for stuff, it will start loading. And then I'll be all sad that I just did all this work for nothing. There we go. All right. And then after I'm completely finished with this, I get to delete it. Oh my goodness. And there's a whole reason why, you guys. I save it. Like all the bills that I've made on live in the past, what, year? I'm trying to think. Maybe has it been a year since I've been going live? Or close to a year? But all the ones that I make, I do save a majority of them. It just depends on how I feel. But I delete most of them off because once I put it up for the world to see, I don't need to save it unless it's like one that I'm just like absolutely in love with, like the contemporary build that I did where I did the staircase. I can't remember how many people I had in that live. It was a lot of people in that live. A lot for me, I'm gonna say, as a small content creator. I had a good bit of people in that live, and most everybody loved that build. And the one thing people loved was the stairs that I did. And I'm gonna tell you, those stairs took me some time to get them the way that I wanted them, because I was using a platform, but it turned out really, really nice. So this looks like it's gonna be a minute. Oh, there it is. Ah, spoke too soon. Okay. As soon as I find this towel. Because I can never remember what set this is with. There it is. Okay. I think that's the same color I chose for these. Oh, it's a little darker. Let me see. Yep, okay. There we go. Put a little hand towel up. It's not a lot of decor in this one. Let me shrink that down. I know it has. I tried to do a bathroom that was like really fun. We're gonna do a small candle right there. And I'll come back and put some more stuff in. I am gonna go ahead and finish that other bedroom off because they do need a child bedroom, because I have a nursery with no other place for the growing child to go, so definitely need to do that. Do I want to put this up here? I did a peach. Let's do a green. Just throw that in there. Maybe I should have did this because this is a child's or children's bathroom. I remember. I forgot what build it was I used to duck in there. That actually does cover the entire bathroom, though. Let me see something. Let's get rid of this. Let's go for it. Why not? Oh shoot! I never put the I did not put the blinds up. I'll just use these for right now, temporarily. Let me just throw. Do I want something in this one or this one? And since I'm under Peacemaker stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and throw something real quick in here. And actually, I need to put in some hampers too because I did not do that. Let's throw one here. I'm just gonna use Peacemaker for all of this. I think the bed is right there. Okay. Where is? I'm gonna use like this light kind of teal color or gray color. I think I'm gonna go for this room, and this one I'll save or leave blank. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm gonna put plant here. Oh, let me go ahead and grab this hamper before I forget. I think I'm gonna go with, oh, let's do, I'm trying to think neutral. Let's do a red. Let's do red over here. Y'all, I've been live for like over an hour. I don't know, hour and 30 minutes or so. Which I normally do not do. Let's see. I want to go with, let's do a gray. What is the desk for this? I'm gonna do a gray, or do I want to do brown to kind of go with the floor? Let's do one here, and I'm gonna stagger this one to the other side. Don't want to go any further. Well, why not? Bring that one up some. All right. Now I just need a desk. And I may have passed it, so she'll definitely do that. Don't use that, pulls in some of the red. Ooh. Let's go with that.
Nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me.
So now I'm just looking for a desk and a bed and a mount. Or so I keep saying. I said that like some time ago, but I'm still alive, y'all. That looks like an explosion almost. That pulls in that gray and the red.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
Okay.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Let's go ahead and put the bed in. I'm gonna put this over here and
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen.
where is the bed I'm looking for? Oh my goodness.
So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the
It's
ring.
not exactly the bed I want. Let me see.
Got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down.
I just need a desk. I wish this had a deeper frame. Oh, no. Let's see. Let's go with that one. Well, I was trying to do this, but oh well. Okay. I'm gonna grab these sconces real quick. Now, that looks really good. I kind of wish this was in a different color, but oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this build pretty much done. I'm thankful, to say the least. I'm thankful that I can say I'm finished with this one for right now. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else except for go back and put a little bit more clutter in the rooms. That's probably the only thing that I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna leave that other room empty. I'm just looking through to see. I want to put a mirror in here, but I don't want to make this a 2-hour long live. So if you made it through this far, I actually accomplished the kitchen, the seating area, the dining area, or eating kitchen, 2 bathrooms plus an extra bedroom. And then this bedroom over here is going to remain empty. I may eventually switch these out because this is definitely something for like a small child. And with this bed, it's definitely something for, you know, an adult or a maybe like a teen. So I forgot to put the mattress on, y'all. I don't like that. Let's go with this. It will do. It's not perfect, but it will do. It definitely looks a lot better than what it did before. And then again, I could stretch this room out so that these 2 rooms are bigger, but so far, this is what the house is looking like. I'm very proud of myself that I was able to use Maxis match everything. Even if it doesn't look like it, everything in here is Maxis match. And I even went back and kind of like double check a few things. Like I was surprised that this was Maxis match, but most of the designers, if you were interested or creators, I'm sorry, that I used, Kamiko, Hebron, Max 20, Machino Sun, Peacemaker, Perry Sims, Simcredible, Sim, Subuyet, or Sububu, depending upon how long you know known her. And I'm trying and Novus. So I believe that is everybody that I used. If I don't forget, I'll go back and I'll put all the Maxis Match creators that I use, from the siding to even the windows and the doors, surprisingly. The only thing that's not 100% Maxis Match, which is what I mentioned when I originally did this, the first live, is some of the landscaping. So like some of these flowers over here are not. And I think this tree, but I believe these trees are Maxis match. So I do have a little bit more work to do on the house, but I won't be doing that on the live. I may show it on my very next live. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me while you're here. Please go ahead and click the thumbs up. Definitely subscribe and share if you care. It does help my channel grow and help beautiful people like yourselves find the Casual Games channel. As always, be safe in those streets. Be blessed. I'll catch you in my next live or pre-recorded video. Bye.